Welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to talk about how to find a suitable lover, and maintain a good long-term relationship. So before starting, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Life as a single person has numerous advantages, such as the freedom to follow your own hobbies and interests, learning to enjoy your own company, and embracing quiet periods of isolation. However, if you're ready to share your life with someone and want to create a long-term, meaningful relationship, life as a single person might be frustrating. For many of us, our emotional baggage might make it difficult to locate the proper romantic partner. Perhaps you grew up in a home where there was no role model for a strong, healthy relationship, and you wonder that such a thing exists at all. Perhaps your dating past consists of brief flings, and you don't know how to sustain a relationship. Because of an unresolved issue from your past, you may be attracted to the wrong type of person or continue to make the same terrible decisions. Perhaps you're not placing yourself in the greatest situations to meet the appropriate person, or you don't feel secure enough when you do. Finding the proper companion appears to be a lot of work. There are so many moving pieces to a relationship: attractiveness, trust, honesty, communication, closeness, sex life, and so on, that it may seem hopeless to find a partner with whom you can spend your life. It's also a good idea to consider the type of person you wish to fall in love with. This is easier said than done. It might be tough to know what kind of person we prefer. Sometimes you simply know. However, there are a few things to think about. People who share your values tend to have more enjoyable and long-lasting relationships. That is the profoundly held beliefs and concepts that form the foundation of who you are and what you believe, your thoughts about work, leisure, money, religion, family, and so on. Your sense of humor can be a great predictor of your values. What makes us laugh often speaks to what we naturally believe. Sometimes meeting a lot of new individuals is the best approach to meet someone. Creating an atmosphere in which you are constantly trying new things and meeting others who share your interests can increase the likelihood that you will find a love connection with someone, as well as improve your life in general. If you're having a good time and making new friends, your self-esteem and confidence are likely to grow, and you're more likely to become more attractive to other people in general. Having similar hobbies or a physical attractiveness can also make a big impact, but when it comes down to it, values are what last the longest. Whatever the case may be, you will be able to conquer your difficulties. Even if you've been burned in the past or have a bad track record when it comes to dating, following suggestions can help you establish a healthy, loving relationship that lasts. 14. Compromise. While originality is vital, you must tread a fine line between expressing yourself and your thoughts without overshadowing your partner's expressions or demands. Maintaining your identity and setting objectives isn't about putting yourself first over your spouse, so keep an open mind when it comes to the future of your relationship so that you and your partner can make mutually beneficial decisions as a team. This can be a difficult pill to chew at times, since it means you won't always get your way, but in the end, partnerships must have been given and taken. It's crucial to remember that compromising isn't about keeping track of who gets what. It's about accepting that you have to give a little to gain a little, and that being flexible will lead to a healthier relationship in the long run. 13. Embrace healthy conflicts. Healthy disagreement may seem like an oxymoron to some people. After all, we tend to think of battles as massive brawls or routs. Small conflicts, on the other hand, can be resolved before they become large conflagrations. Conflicts are bound to arise in any relationship, whether romantic, platonic, or familial. Therefore, learning to embrace them and learn from them is a valuable life skill. 12. Pick your battles. While it's crucial to embrace good conflicts, it's also critical to decide which ones are worth fighting about. No one wants to be nitpicked about minor details, so if you find yourself creating a fight over something insignificant, take a step back and consider your attitude, the scenario, and the true source of your displeasure or negative thoughts. Is the petty thing really about your partner, or can you walk away and come back to it later when you're in a better frame of mind? Being too critical or creating fights over minor issues does not provide a comfortable environment for your partner to be human and make the inevitable mistakes that come with it. Picking your battles will also help you reflect on what aspects of your relationship are critical, and communicating these aspects clearly will lead to mutual growth. 11. Perfect forgiveness. Some disagreements are unavoidable, but for a relationship to heal from one, both parties must embrace and master the art of forgiving. Not all arguments will end peacefully, but even if they do, it is critical to understand how to effectively move on from disagreements. When you can love your partner despite your differences and arguments, you can have a healthy, long-term relationship. 10. Respect. Respect is a crucial component of any long-term relationship. You must regard your partner as a person, a decision-maker, and a partner in your relationship on an equal footing. Respect doesn't always imply that you agree on everything, but it does imply that you value your partner's opinion and input. In a relationship, it's equally critical to respect oneself. You know what is and is not acceptable behavior. Don't accept anything less than that standard, and hold yourself to the same standard in your behavior. All other aspects of a healthy, long-term relationship, such as good communication and compromise, will be facilitated by reciprocal respect. 9. Try something new. Staleness is a huge and very common fear in any relationship. When the honeymoon period has passed and you're stuck in a rut. Most long-term relationships have times of closeness and distance, and these phases may inevitably lead to a point where you and your spouse feel locked in your old routines and routine. Try something new with your partner to avoid these times or to assist yourself break out of them if you do find yourself in this predicament. It's important to introduce some novelty to your relationship, whether it's a new restaurant you've been wanting to try, once dining in at a restaurant is safe again, a new activity you're both interested in, or something new in the bedroom. 8. Continue to learn together. Any form of growth necessitates a significant amount of learning. As we grow older and more mature, we learn new things. As we get older, we should all look for new ways to learn, especially if we're stuck in a rut or dissatisfied. Learning a new skill or gaining new knowledge is a rewarding experience that can provide a welcome diversion from stressful or unsatisfying work or living situations. It is beneficial to encourage your partner to learn new skills, or even suggest learning something new together, in addition to being an important skill for individuals. This could be a tall order if your interests don't exactly align, but it's otherwise a great way to spend time together and grow. Finding ways to grow as individuals and as a group will result in a lasting friendship. 7. Be active. Maintaining your health is essential for both physical and emotional well-being. Being active is a great way to keep in shape while also increasing endorphin levels, which are linked to happiness and productivity. You can work out as a couple or alone, but addressing your health will improve your quality of life as well as your relationship. Encourage your partner to engage in this behavior to indicate that you care about their long-term health and well-being. What could be more romantic? 6. Support your partner through sickness. The phrase "through sickness and health" is most commonly linked with marriage, however, it can be applied to any long-term connection. While equality is essential in every partnership, some circumstances, such as illness, necessitate you to take on the position of caregiver. It's critical to demonstrate to your partner that you care about them and are prepared to give up some of your autonomy to help them get through difficult times. 5. Embrace teleculture. While everyone has a preferred style of communication, it is also important to recognize that in some situations you just need to tell your partner exactly what you mean. You can drop as many hints as you want, but sometimes spelling things out is absolutely necessary. Articulating your needs creates authentic dialogue that will help your partner support you. Embracing teleculture also means listening to your partner when they tell you what they need. 4. Trust. Learning to trust another person can be a frightening process since it requires relinquishing some control and exposing yourself to vulnerability. However, in a long-term relationship, trust is crucial to establish since it provides stability, which can allow for greater emotional connection. 3. Be intimate. Intimacy is a crucial component of any romantic connection. It is what distinguishes platonic from romantic relationships. Intimacy is about more than simply sex, though that is crucial. It's also about a physical and emotional bond formed via small, everyday gestures. It's fine if you don't like hand-holding or using a PDA. Finding what makes you feel loved and comfortable in your relationship is the key to cultivating closeness. 2. Know your love language. Understanding your love language, as well as your partner's love language, is crucial, just as understanding communication styles. We express and experience love in a variety of ways, including words of affirmation, spending time, receiving presents, acts of service, and physical touch. When expressing your emotional needs with your partner, knowing your love languages is crucial. Being aware of your partner's love languages will assist you in recognizing how they express their love and how they would like you to express yours. 1. Be open to change. Both partners in a long-term relationship must be willing to change. After all, change is an unavoidable element of life, thus your relationship will undoubtedly change as well. Change can be a frightening topic to contemplate, especially if you perceive it as the loss of a particular aspect of your relationship. It can assist in recasting change as evolution. A long-term relationship should strive towards evolution, especially co-evolution with your partner. Co-evolution reveals a bond strong enough to withstand change and emerge stronger as a result. So that's it for today. What do you think of our video? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications before you go. Thank you so much for watching us.